Okay, good morning students. So welcome back to our class. Yes, yes, good morning everyone. So as you know, it is your science class. I am taking your science. So this is your science class. So welcome back after a long day. Okay, hope you have given your good exam. So let us start here. Okay, so I have written here, all of you will open chapter number 6, parts of a plant. We are doing that chapter. After that there is a exam, term 1 exam. So I will continue from chapter number 6. Actually we have not completed. So I think we will start now. Just a recap. Root, you know, there are two main parts of a plant. One part that grows below the ground or underground, below the soil, that is called the root. Okay, all of you are present. Yes. Okay, yes. So one part that is under the ground, that is under the soil, that is the root. Another part that grows above the ground, above the soil, that is the shoot. So we have learned plant, there one is root, one is shoot. Okay, root we have learned already. Okay, all of you please follow those. Yes, all of you follow page number. Your page number is 37. Page number 37. All of you follow page number 37, 38. These pages you follow now. So we have seen also there are different types of roots. Two types of roots are there: taproot and fibrous root. Okay, taproot and fibrous root also. Then we have learned the function of the root. Root holds the plant firmly in the soil. Root absorb water and minerals. Okay, root of plants, they store extra food. We eat these roots as food. For example, carrot, radish, turnip, sweet potato. Okay. Okay. So then we will start from the shoot. Okay, shoot. This one, shoot has the part of the plant that remains above the ground. The part of the plant that remains above the ground is called shoot. Okay, means the plant, the part of the plant that remains above the ground. A shoot has stem, branches, leaves, buds and flowers. So shoot has stem, branches, leaves, buds and flowers. Okay, these are the different part of the shoot: stem, branches, leaves, buds and flowers. Stem is the main part of the shoot. Stem is the main part of the shoot. It bears branches, buds, leaves, flowers and fruits. Different plants have different types of stem. Okay, understood? So different plants have different types of stems. So some stems are soft, some stems are very hard, thick and hard. For example, tree are having very hard, thick and woody stem. Trees are having very hard, thick and woody stem. That is called the trunk. The trunk keeps the tree upright. So the trunk keeps the tree upright. For example, these trees, shisham, neem, mango, these are all trees, big trees. Okay. Next one, banana. Banana has a soft and green stem. Banana has a soft and green stem. Okay. You have already seen banana, I think. Then turn to next page. You turn to next page number 38 now. Okay. Some plants have very soft and weak stem. Some plants are having soft and weak stem. Such plants either need a support to grow, for example climbers, example money plant, or grow along the ground, that is creepers, example watermelon. So some plants they have very weak stem, they need a support to grow, they are called climbers, for example money plant. And some plants they are also having weak stem, they grow along the ground, creep along the ground, they are called creepers, for example watermelon. Okay, what is the work of stem? Means now we will learn the function of the stem. Stem holds the plant upright, so it is the stem that holds the plant upright. Number 2, stem supports branches and bears leaves, buds, flowers. Number 3, stem carries water and minerals, that is dissolved in water, from roots to the leaves. Stem carries food prepared by the leaves to different parts of the plants. Stem stores food in some plants like sugarcane, potato and ginger. We eat such stems as food. You remember this thing, this plants, if some example, if it is given, write some examples of stems that we eat as food. You can write potato, ginger, onion. So we are learning stem, potato, these are all underground stem, potato, ginger, onion, these are all underground stem, we are eating them as food. Okay, see, potato, ginger and onion are stems which grow below the soil, these are called underground stem. You can see the picture there, page number 38, I have already told you, please follow it. Then there is one MCQ. I think all of you have done the MCQ, you will tell your answer. All of you will tell the answer. Those who are present, you please tell the answer. Okay? MCQ, page number 38. Number 1, the part of a plant which remains under the ground. The part of the plant which remains under the ground is called, what is the answer? Yes, Anushka, yes, very good. It is root. So number 1 is root. Okay, very good. Next, number 2, what is the answer? What holds the plant firmly in the soil? What holds the plant firmly in the soil? Yes, it is also root. Number 2 is also root. Okay, very good. Divyanka, Aditi, okay, very good. Aniket, Daksha, very good answer. You are learning, okay, very good. Okay, so we have completed the stem. Now another important part of the shoot. So these are the main parts of the shoot, you remember. So plant has 2 parts, one is root, one is shoot. Root and shoot, these are the parts of the shoot, the stem, leaves. Okay, we are learning now, we will learn now leaf. So now leaf, another important part of the shoot. Observe a leaf closely. Suppose I draw this leaf. Okay, I have drawn this leaf. Okay, one thing I will first let me do this, give you this one. I am giving you one homework, drawing leaf and show its different parts. Homework is draw a leaf and show its different parts. Show its different parts. Okay, you will draw a leaf and show its different parts. Okay, so you will observe this one, a leaf. Number one, the broad and flat surface of a leaf is called the leaf blade or lamina. So the broad and flat surface, this one, also this one is the lamina or leaf blade. The broad and the flat surface. Okay, then you can underline there. Then number two, each leaf has a tube in the middle. This is called the main vein. So this one in the picture, see here, you can also follow the book, page number 38. This is the main vein, or it is also called midrib. You can write that one in your book, main vein or midrib. MIDRIB, midrib. Okay, understood everyone? Midrib, it is also called midrib. Okay, turn to next page now, page number 39. I am talking about page number 39 now. Number 3, many side tube. Many side tube arise from the main vein called side vein. So these are the side vein. Okay, so these are the side veins. Okay, these veins carry water to all parts of a plant. These veins carry water to all parts of the plant. Okay, number 4, the lower side of the leaf has many tiny holes. These are called stomata. Plants breathe through stomata. So what is the stomata? Stomata is a very tiny holes of the plant through which plants breathe. The oxygen goes out, in and out. Okay, oxygen and carbon dioxide. Okay, the gases goes in and out. So suppose this is a leaf, not the upper surface. See the lower surface. The lower surface of this lower surface means the underside of the leaf. They have stomata. Okay, so plants breathe through stomata. So stomata is the breathing organ of the plant. Next, plants leaves are green because they contain a green pigment called chlorophyll. Chlorophyll helps the plant to absorb sunlight. You please remember this one. Leaves are green. Why the leaves are green? Leaves are green because they contains a green color pigment called chlorophyll, which helps to trap the sunlight. Okay, then this helps in the preparation of food during photosynthesis. Okay, so now what is the work of leaves? Number 1, leaves are called the food factories of the plant. Why leaves are called the food factories of the plant, or leaf is called the kitchen of the plant? Leaf is also called the kitchen. We know kitchen. What do we do in the kitchen? Usually we cook food. Your mother or your maid servant cook food in the kitchen. Okay, so kitchen is a place, is a room where your mother is supposed to cook the food. So okay, so leaves are also called food factories of the plant, also called the kitchen of the plant, because they prepare food for the plant. The process by which green leaves make food for the plant with the help of carbon dioxide and water in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight is called photosynthesis. Very important one. You will learn this, you will memorize this question. So what is photosynthesis? Your question is, what is photosynthesis? What is photosynthesis? Okay, what is photosynthesis? This is the answer. The process by which green leaves make food for the plant with the help of carbon dioxide and water in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight is called photosynthesis. Number 2, during photosynthesis, leaves give out a gas called oxygen, which is necessary for our life. Yes, during photosynthesis process means while they are preparing, plants are preparing the food, they take CO2, means carbon dioxide, from the atmosphere, from the air, and they utilize this carbon dioxide to make their food. And during after preparation of the food, after making their food, they give out oxygen which you need for breathing, which is our survival. Okay, it is necessary for our life. Okay, leaves help the plant breathe through stomata. Leaves give out extra water from the plant through stomata. You remember this one, they give out the extra water from the stomata. Plants like spinach, coriander, cabbage and mint store food in the leaves. These leaves are eaten as food. See here. Also you learn this one. Name some leaves that we eat as food. Name some leaves that we eat as food. This is spinach, coriander, cabbage, mint. Okay, you can find this one. Okay, now we will go to flower. Next, most attractive part of the plant is the flower. Now we will learn flower. All of you please follow flower. This is from page number 39 and 40. Okay, so flower, most plants bear flowers. Most plants bear flowers. Flowers are of different shape, size and colors. Most flowers have a sweet fragrance. You already know this is very attractive one. Okay, flowers are very attractive part of the plant. They always attract us. See, if you see a red rose, a yellow rose, a pink rose, and it is very full of fragrant. It's a fragrance, your scent. Okay, you will be very much happy that time, and it will also attract you. Okay, so most flowers have a sweet fragrance. They attract butterflies and other insects. See the picture at the side. You can see there. Most plants have beautiful flowers. This is China rose, lotus. Flowers help in the reproduction because they produce fruit and seed. Yes, this is a very important word. Flowers help in reproduction. Reproduction means growing a new plant. You have already learned what is reproduction. The process by which a new plant, a new baby is grown, or a new plant is grown. Okay, so here reproduction, the flowers help in reproduction means a new plant is growing from it. So flowers, always remember flower, this changes into fruit. Flowers changes into fruit. This fruit carries the seed, and from the seed new plants are grown. Okay, see the picture given here, bud, then flower, then fruit. A flower grows into a fruit. This is an example. Now we will move to the next page, page number 40 now. I have told you page number 40. Flowers of cauliflower and broccoli are eaten as food. So some flowers which are eaten as food are cauliflower and broccoli. Flowers eaten as food. So what are those? Cauliflower and broccoli. These flowers we are eating as food. Okay, understood everyone? Please respond yes or no. Divyanka, Aditi, yes, very good. Daksha, very good. So these are, we are eating this one. Now there is one MCQ. You will tell the answer. All of you will put your answer in the chat box. Okay, MCQ there. MCQ number 1. The tiny pores in the leaves are called leaf blade, stem, stomata. What is the answer? Answer is stomata. Yes, very good. Okay, Number two, spinach stores food in stem, leaves or root. It is leaves. Yes, very good. Okay, very good. So spinach stores food in the leaves. Okay. Okay, students. Okay, today up to this much we have done. Okay, so I think you are all learning. You are giving your answer, good answer. So you are learning, very good. Keep it on. Okay. So all of you, today up to this much we have done. Next class we will do the fruits and the seed. Okay. So before going, all of you will give your present. All of you will give your present. I will see the attendance. Okay. Class, please, students, my dear students, give the present. All of you give the present. Yes, all of you write the present. Thank you. So thank you everyone and goodbye.